Hey everybody!
I'm Sam.
I'm Will.
And I'm Adam, and we are
Working Title!
Gah!
Good time with my clap.
We are finishing season 3 tonight in this recording, guys. This is it. My two homies will be caught up with me, and then we will start season 4 at some point. That is undisclosed information. Shut your mouth about it. This is episode 57, That Day.
Oh, God.
Of Attack on Titan.
There's already an episode called That Day, though.
Wait, what?
There's already an episode called That Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Sad.
Really? Yeah. Episode 2 of season 1.
No, it's not called That Day.
Yeah, it is.
Can we
Bet.
Can we back out of this and check? How much are you
look.
betting right now?
Don't look.
$100?
You really want
Damn,
$100?
really?
I'm confident.
Fuck. no, I'm worried. I don't know. I honestly, I was just going off of what Adam
So
said.
block off the last,
I'm just
3.
staring at the names.
It's called That Day.
Okay.
Okay.
You're right.
The Fall of Shiganshina
Oh,
Part
shut
2.
up! It's a categorical name, but it's That Day. I won't make you pay because it was
Okay.
a half win.
I'll pay. I'll pay you 50.
Last we
Yeah.
saw...
The world exists outside Shiganshina and our own civilization.
Grisha is like in modern-esque times.
Yeah, there's zeppelins in the sky. People are wearing
Armbands.
armbands, which is very reminiscent of a very dark period in our own history. And what else? We have 3 books filled with info.
Right here. And a photograph.
And a
First
photograph.
ever. Guys, if you like what you're watching, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you punch that subscription button. Comment down below. We like chatting up with you guys. Patreon's down there. Go check it out.
What do they get with Patreon? You always don't say it.
1 week.
Oh my
Hold on. I gotta think of the words.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
1 week in advance.
Woo.
Videos.
Of Attack on
That's a
Titan.
Titan. And whatever you want.
No. That's not
Non-live
true.
shows.
Jiu-jitsu.
Non-live shows.
Non-live shows.
Yeah.
Check out the Patreon down below if you want 1 week in advance episodes of Attack on Titan. Boom! Shakalaka nailed it. First try.
And this is not a market substitute, guys. If you like Attack on Titan, make sure you go check it out on any streaming service you can find it on, and then come back and watch our channel here. We're gonna punch it.
Bah! In this world, inside the walls, does that even have a name?
What?
No, we've literally never.
The world?
In the 3 walls,
wall?
does that have a name?
No.
Have they said it? Okay.
The closest thing we've gotten is just a abbreviated term paradise by Yuri to Kenny, but that's more of a state of being than a location itself. But that's literally the closest thing we've ever gotten to a
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So heaven, with literal titans blocking you off from the world. Oh snap!
Oh Jesus, it might be too loud.
Cars!
Oh, okay, alright. I already forgot where we're at. Oh my gosh.
私はこの世の真実と向かい合った。
Oh, that's what he saw? Just
A church?
a society? It's a lot more lovely where he was.
Then where he was.
Then
right?
where he was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because he was living in the slums. Telling you, man.
Or the camps.
Yeah. This feels very Full Metal-y.
No cap.
Devil?
Eldians.
Devil blood? Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Feels like we're not even watching the same show, honestly.
お前たちも飛行船を見に来たのか。
Okay.
レベリオ収容区のものだ。
Those outfits kind of look like
Turbine Zone?
僕が妹を無理やり連れ出しました。妹の分も僕に制裁をください。
it's a child.
もう一発だ。まったく容赦ねえな、クズだ。ほら、ジョーちゃんは先に帰ろうね。
I hate everything about this already. Holy shit.
腕章を外さなかったことは賢い。たとえガキでも腕章を外したエルディア人は楽園送りだからな。
Oh, wait.
飛行船を見に来たんだろ。せっかくだから見ていけよ。
Isn't this the first time we're seeing cigarettes too?
No, that's
No?
in the OVAs with Annie and that guy.
妹は翌日
Yeah.
川で発見された
What?
私が
Sister.
あの子を送ったのはレベリオの手前までだらしくてな
That other guy probably just went and killed her.
立場をよく理解していないようだな
Those people.
お前らの
Holy.
先祖が犯した過ちはしっかり教育している
This is a lot happening right now.
私はこの
我が具足には教育し直しておきますので
この男たちにへりくだった私は父にこの男にめまいのするような憎しみを覚え
I'm like
それ以上
stressing bad.
自分の愚かさを呪った
So they said
今から1820年前我々の祖先ユミル・フリッツは
Oh!
第一の悪魔と契約し巨人の力を手に入れ
wow.
ユミルは死後も9つの巨人
Nine Titans.
エルディア帝国を築いたそして大国マーレを
マーレ
しこの大陸の支配者となる
What?
そこか
Okay,
ら
we're gonna have to
This
go through
began
all
the
that.
Dark Ages?
All
Holy
that. We have to go through
shit.
all that
民
again.
族を下等人種と土地や財産を奪い他民族に無理やり子を産ませユミルの民を増やしたその民族浄化が
Oh my gosh.
1700年
Genocide!
Yeah.
What the hell?
さらには9つの巨人のうち7つを手駒にしたね
Whoa.
8からだ当時のエルディアの王は
Oh my god, they're on a freaking island, Sam.
Paradise.
我々の祖先は見捨てられこの大陸に取り残
Oh
さ
my
れた
god, so they're.
寛大な前
Oh
My
my
mind is
gosh.
breaking right now. We're gonna have to pause this entire
娘
episode
を
at some
失
point.
った直後の父親にしては饒舌だったご主人様の言いつけを守り危機として己の祖先を卑下する姿は
Oh,
犬さ
dude,
ながら
Grisha. No way.
は嘘をついてた言うなこの建物は壁が薄い
Oh,
Something happened?
I don't know.
Something happened. Oh, disconnected.
What? Well, there's your pause.
The worst of
No.
all nights.
I'll still have to. We're gonna have to pause through all that dialogue.
あの男がベイを黙
Can
れ
you? Okay.
I'm gonna go
Can you?
back.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Just, thank you.
あの男は嘘をついてた
Ymir Fritz. Sorry, I'm still this. This stuff is still processing. What the?
And that dummy king back in the other land was called Fritz.
Yeah.
あの男がベイを黙れ我々の祖先は大罪人だ優勢思想に
Eugenics,
俺もベイもそんなことしてない街を歩いただけだ That's. Oof.
お前はなんだそんなに父さんと母さんと
Off to
楽園に行きたい
paradise.
のかいけないことだ
They're gonna blame you regardless.
我々にできることはこの収容区でただ
Internment.
That is so fucked up for these people.
父さんと母さんをフェイと同じ目に合わせない、
Already moved past that his daughter's dead. Just like, hey.
間違っているのはどちらだろうか私かこの世界か
He learned to be a doctor.
この切り傷はどうしましたこれは同胞の証です
Oh, Patriot.
同胞あなたの妹はマーレ当局の男に殺された我々にはマーレ政府の内通者がいます
Revolution.
嘘だそんなことが妹の事件の真相を知ったとき心に誓った
Oh no, they fed her to a
教
dog.
えてやる
Oh my fucking god.
我々の祖先がやったことは正しかったのだ
Oh,
再び世界を正すためにはエルディアを復活させなくてはならない
oh gosh.
マーレ政府の内通者は
The
レア
owl.
ホールと呼ばれ
It's like fulcrum.
姿を見せる
Restorationists.
これが真実だ我々の始祖ユミルは巨人の力に目覚め荒れ地を耕し
Oh, that scroll.
方言には橋を架けた人々を豊かにし
This is way too much stuff for them to drop on me right now.
しかしグリシャよくこの古語が読めたないやまだほとんど解読できてないんだ
So they don't even really know their whole history.
どうしようフクロウが人を使わせたぞ
皆さん、はじめまして私はダイナ・フリッツと
Oh,
申し
Dinah
ます
Fritz.
何
血を引くものです
What?
私は運命に導かれるままにその身を委ねた それはまさしく勝利への活路だった。 間違いない。
Oh, this is all the shit that we saw.
当時の王は巨人対戦時
Well, look at that one has
They have
helmet.
weapons now! Dang it!
放棄し
Ah! We need to go into my book stuff now. All the
この惨めな日々は王が争いから目を背けたことから始
So
ま
the
ったので
king
す。
backed off and was like, we're not doing this shit anymore.
Oh no! This is the mom of Zeke. Zeke's mom, right?
Probably.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're right.
Uh-huh.
翌年、私たちは結婚し
And I have an even worse thought, Will.
It was Zeke.
I have an even worse thought.
What is it?
私たちを勝利に導いてくれるぞ。
We should have brought it up in the notes, man.
God damn it, did it?
Oh, this episode keeps
Pause it.
pausing
Come
on
on.
us, man.
That's
The Wi-Fi is trying to help me recover my brain right
Yeah.
now because
Yeah.
I have to go through the entire 5 minutes again, pause by pause. Hi guys, this is our little quick intermission before the video picks back up.
Internet's eating shit right now.
it's crazy because in almost 3 full seasons, this has never happened. But on Tonight of all nights, it does it.
Oh, it's okay. I mentally need
人は
this.
変わる。世の中が急速に発展してゆく頃、エルディア復権派は転機を迎える。
So they just work in the secrets the whole time? Oh boy.
Eldians, that's such a weird thing.
マーレ政府が
Warriors.
我々ユミルの
Warriors.
Subjects to be
7つ
made
の
to
巨
serve
人
as
を継
vessels
承
for
す
the
る
Nine
器として
Titans.
マーレの戦士を
Armored, Annie.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch more we haven't seen.
Yeah. What is Marley
For
supposed to
struggle
mean?
for resources.
This civilization.
Yeah, that's a weird
Marley.
name though.
Airplanes.
世界の指導者たらしめる
What?
Boats.
なくなる日は
With guns.
莫大な化石燃料を埋蔵するパラディ島は
Fossil fuel is... Oh my gosh.
That's gotta be the crystals.
しかし
Yeah.
今後我々に干渉するなら壁に潜む幾千万の巨人が地上の全てを
That's why they don't want the fucking walls to be broken
脅
into.
威がすること
There really is like three sides to this whole thing.
このままじゃマーレに先を越す
Grandpa Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
永久にエルディ
Never seen
The
a
one,
character
the
with
one that
gold.
bites Aaron.
いや手段は残されている我々の息子ジークをマーレの戦士にするのだ
Yeah, he's
Why is he
Oh, the
holding a
monkey.
monkey? I'm so confused about everything right
マ
now.
ーレの人間が
everything makes perfect sense to me, honestly. What the heck?
誰よりも
エルディアの屈辱はあなたが晴らす
Oh,
の
they raised this kid to be...
分かった。
Oh my gosh.
親が子を自らの思想に染め上げる罪深さを
Yeah. What were
王
you
家の血
thinking?
を引く子でもジークは自らと祖父祖母の安全を選んだ愚かな
He
両親
snitched?
Yep.
マーレ政府に差し出すことを引き換え
That little kid snitched?
Oh my goodness.
Imagine being, like, you tell your 5-year-old everything. Oh,
The
no.
wall, the wall, Ymir wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
He's
my
getting,
god.
he's getting sent to paradise.
What the fudge? What the heck?
So they just swim. They just swim to the other
エ
side.
ルディア人
Paradise Island
パラディ島
The desert is on
マ
the
ーレスは
island.
ここで終身刑となる無垢の巨人となって
Is it pure Titan?
Yeah, they're just the
Oh.
standard ones. Oh my gosh. So how in the world did he gain intelligence? Yep, stab and kick. I was gonna say the suits looked like the blue suits from Ymir's time, but
Yeah.
覚
a
え
little
て
bit different.
頼む殺してくれ
Well,
That's his buddy, right?
歩け生きのいいのがいい
where is Dina?
お前は自由だ
Oh, didn't even
He didn't even
They didn't poke him.
stab him.
すぐ走れ運が良かったら壁までたどり着け
Oh my gosh, he's gonna make his friends chase him. That's so sick.
グロス総長こいつ間違いない
That's the one.
妹を殺した
Oh. This is your chance, man. You gotta fuck him up.
多いぞどんどんやっ
Oh
ていこ
my
う
gosh, man.
There he is. There he is.
Okay, I also have a thought. I think Dina's the smiley Titan too. We're getting all our Titans from. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
him.
Look at it.
Dude,
Hey, on the frog one. Oh, it's the frog one that Aaron kills. Oh my gosh. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Running. Oh my gosh.
お次は女かもったいねえ
His wife.
悪魔の血じゃなきゃな
Yeah. I think it's the smiley Titan. Damn. She's a royal.
Yeah, she's a Fritz.
Yeah, Fritz.
さっさと巨人にして
Why is that guy helping him?
クリシャ、私はどんな姿になってもあなたを探し出す。
Oh, you are so right, dude. That's gotta be her.
巨人同士でよろしくやってる
Oh my gosh. His first wife ate his second wife. Oh my gosh.
Why is he in jail?
Oh no, don't say that. Oh no.
Why is he in jail?
懲罰室でエレンとミカサは
Oh.
敵に犯を
It's
襲
a
わ
rush.
Okay, alright. That's not as big of a deal. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I like it.
Bedhead.
Bedhead? He said, I like it.
It's cool.
いいさ言ってた泣いてるの
Oh my. I'm so annoyed that we didn't discuss our notes now.
It doesn't matter. Why we couldn't have known.
長い夢を見ていた気がするんだけどダメだ
Ugh.
That's
Oh
her.
my gosh.
見ろお前には目もくれずグライスクを追ってる
So can they swim?
本当はあっちの
No, I think this is the island. I think it's just desert territory that leads to our territory.
思い出したよ少年お前は巨人にしないでやる3-4メートルくらいの巨人に調整するから
They can control the
I was just
size.
about to say
Yeah.
that.
This is the one that killed Aaron's friend in his squad.
The one with
girl.
the big eyeballs?
Yeah, and
The
the
one
hair
with
like that.
the ugly ass hair.
Yes.
Grabbed the rope. Whatever.
Yes, 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 yes.
That's fucked up.
どうかしてると思うかでも人は残酷なのが見たいんだよ平和ってのは大変結構なことだが
What a psycho fucking path.
自分が死ぬのは今日かもしれんと感じて生きるそれが生き物の正常な思考なのだよ俺はその日を受け入れる心構えがある
I can't wait till that day comes for you.
ああお前の妹を息子たちの犬に食わせたのも教育だ
Oh, nothing makes me more mad than this right now.
心は痛まないのかまあ言いたいことはわかるもし息子
Charge him, charge him.
だったらと思うとかわいそうにエルディア人でさえなければな
Something he can't even control.
Fucking piece of
あ
shit.
れがお前らの正体なんだぞ
Yep, you're right. That is that one.
吸収しただけで巨大な化け俺たちマーレに何をしようとした心は痛まなかったのか
This is so complicated.
俺の真実を知っている始祖に見るは大陸の人々を言うだけああ分かったよ偉大な歴史があったんだろ下にいる友達と語り合うといい
Come on, that other guy has to step in.
妹が読んでるぞ
Okay, I fucking respect the shit out of this dude. Thank you. Kiss my ass, you fucking bastard. I'm so
It's
happy.
exactly like the season 1 shot too. Look at that. Holy moly.
I want to watch this. Please put the camera back.
俺が袋
I'm the owl.
Oh!
覚えておけよグリシャ巨人の力はこうやって使う
Oh! Who is he?
He's one of the 9?
One of the 9! I love that.
One of the 9!
Oh, shit. Oh, I can't wait. New Titan? Or does he? Holy crap. Whoa!
Whoa! He's,
Whoa!
that's Aaron's!
Yeah?
He's a
Yeah.
berserk!
The founding.
He can't be the founding.
Or whatever Aaron's is. It's so confusing at this point.
Well, that was the episode? Holy shit, that ended so fucking quick. Oh no, this all makes too much sense. This is gonna be so bad.
Also,
I already know what Aaron's gonna do next season.
Okay, I wanted to bring this up. The episode you said this, when you were starting to piece together that Zeke is Aaron's brother, you were like, oh, but he has blonde hair, who could it be? And then you were like, I was gonna say it's the Smiling Titan. What the fuck? How did you guess that?
Sorry, what?
The episode that you were starting to piece together that Zeke is somehow related to Aaron, you were like, oh, but it can't be because he has blonde hair. And then you, out of nowhere, you were like, his mom could be the Smiling Titan.
Dude, I don't even mentally know. I'm so dead. I
was like,
help
how
where you
the
talking.
fuck does he guess that?
Just give me a sec. I lost.
We might need 15 minutes for Sam to record.
I lost so much context when they started throwing words like Eldians and
Marley.
Listen, it's really hard when I spend days on end trying to figure this shit out, and then in like a course of a single 5-minute sitting, they just throw everything and then like 3 times more than I expected. I lost so many words when they started dropping. Like, I looked at the pictures, I wasn't even reading. Mm-hmm. I missed all the context because I was so blown away with what I was seeing.
Oh,
I need you to, like, I seriously need to, like, break down all that. Like, and also just, like, the idea, I was thinking of the sister, too, so I was having a hard time. They were doing a lot of graphic images that it was just a lot to process.
Do you want me to go to the dad telling him stuff?
I think it'd be helpful to, like...
Mute it.
Yeah, mute it, and, like, we can talk through it. Will has a good understanding, but yeah, I just got so off guard.
I'm so ready when we get past this. I'm so excited. I already know where this is going, just off of this alone. Holy F.
Okay, yeah, this is when shit just
go back.
Fan.
Yeah, just go back like 5 seconds. And
it was like 1,800 something days ago.
Yeah.
Years.
I need to...
Right.
Read it piece by piece. These subtitles are so damn small.
We can get through exactly.
I'm gonna pause it for each subtitle.
Each little segment would be great. 1,820 years ago.
And you got a Titan and Lady Ymir.
Which is what we were saying was like maybe the first time ever this thing happened. Our ancestor Ymir Fritz. Okay, that I didn't call Ymir, I thought it was Krista, because Frida says to Krista, you want to be like Krista from the book. So they changed the name. Yeah. So it's Ymir Fritz is the first contact.
Made a contract.
A contract. Damn.
With the devil of all Earth and obtain the power of the Titans.
We called that in season 2. Let's go.
W.
Absolutely.
So great.
Devil of all Earth. Oh my gosh. It looks like a fawn. Look at that thing. Okay. With the devil of all Earth and the Titans. On her death,
Ymir's spirit was split into 9 Titans.
Okay,
so is this Naruto?
Okay, just so we can try to like.
Is this Naruto now?
Just so we can break this down. Is this supposed to be
Ymir,
the founding Titan?
Yes.
This is what ended up getting passed through the Reese family.
Yeah, but then, the
one that's like this, the one I was talking about that was like this in the picture. I was like, that looks so.
I'm guessing that I'm just
taking notes down. Sorry,
you're good. Whoever because they're saying that she split into nine Titans.
Yeah.
So there's 9 Titans that control. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if the founding Titan is one of the 9. I mean, I assume it is.
One of 9.
But like once it's split, there was still a founding Titan that is like the closest resemblance to that, and then the other 8 that are like lesser forms.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. Or just every one of her abilities was split into the 9. You have the Armored Titan, the Fighting Berserk one, the Colossal one. You know what I mean? Like, every one of her characteristics is just split into others.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. I'm just saying this real quick while he's writing and before we get to the next thing. I'm so glad. It's kind of a science magic mix, but I'm glad that they didn't really just completely spin this into all science. I would have been a little angry if they did it that way.
I did not want it to be really science at all. Out of all the options, I wanted an alien or demon or something.
I'm just happy that it was like that. Split into 9 Titans who formed the Eldian Empire.
Okay. So we don't really know what qualifies as an Eldian, right? Like, what is
It's Grisha's people.
Yeah, it's just like
Grisha-
hard.
The lower people.
Grisha and Fritz's people. That's it.
It's just hard to know, like, how was it the armband that helped the kids stand out for the public?
Yeah,
that was what it
that's
was.
what it was.
I was gonna say, like, physically, it wasn't like there. It doesn't seem like it's a Jew versus Nazi thing. It's just Eldian with the armband.
Versus the Marley
People of Marley.
People of Marley. Wow.
After defeating the great nation of Marley, they ruled over the continent. Holy
Okay.
shit. Thus began the Dark Ages.
Okay.
Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy, oy,
So
yeah.
Titans in control of the Dark
The
Ages.
subjects of Ymir called other races inferior and began to oppress them. And that's where you get the eugenics and the ethnic cleansing stuff.
Hold on. Okay. So basically, the reason the Marley crew hate the Eldians is because the Eldians were the first oppressors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed that in translation, and I was very confused.
Oh, yeah. No, that's... Well, that's why this is really complicated.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're getting...
They subjugated, now we have even worse subjugators,
Yeah.
presumably.
Yeah.
So it's double subjugation, and everybody just hates everybody.
Well, but it's not just that, because it'll explain it in a minute, but
Okay.
it says the Fritz, their family left. Like, they took some of their followers and some of their people and went to the island, and all of these fucking people got left behind.
Paradise Island.
Yeah, Paradise
Sorry, I'm
Island.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is our show, right?
Yes, that's our
it's
show.
The Reese's, it's the Fritz. That's even crazier, because
Oh, fuck, I even have that in my fucking notes, and I asked that earlier. Fuck.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so Ymir called other... They stole lands and fortunes. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's
Got a
tough.
beard.
Forced other races to beat their children.
Bear.
Bear their children to increase their numbers.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's what ethnic cleansing continued for 1,700 years.
Okay.
So they were force breeding more Eldian people.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's not okay either. Oh, this is so
You don't have
bad.
to tell me, I'm just like...
No, I
I'm
know.
kind of just in shock right now.
Well, I'm just thinking of, like...
Alright.
I'm just thinking of, like, how bad... Like, here's the thing. Like, Aaron, at the end of the day, is going to have to decide, like, who... Like, what he's going to do.
Oh, well, now it makes
No
sense.
cap.
The whole I'm going to murder everyone line. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's even going to choose a side. He's just going to
Yeah.
kill everyone at this point. I mean, this is like, insane stuff. That's the names are very odd. Eldian, Marley, plotted to
Marley plotted to
yeah.
subvert Elia and
Yeah,
its
okay.
arrogance.
7 of the 9.
Seven of the 9.
It's under control. Okay, so 2 of them, I'm assuming the founding Titan was one of the ones that made it to Paradise, or Paradise, and what other one would have made it?
We don't
Do
know.
we know? Grisha's maybe? No.
Well, no,
he
'cause
hasn't
Grisha-
become it yet. Right?
No.
Grisha's going to become one of the 9, probably, right?
So that's where I'm confused, because
Big old owl boy.
the owl has what seems to be Aaron's, but it also kind of is like the one that Frida turns into.
That's why I'm
Except without the eyes.
That's what
I
I'm
get.
confused.
But then also you have... Okay, here's what we'll settle it once and for all for me. Let's see what the fuck Armin looks like. If Armin doesn't turn into the Colossal and he just turns into something completely different, then it doesn't fucking matter what I'm saying. But if he does turn into the Colossal, how the fuck does Aaron look like what he looks like now and he doesn't look like the monkey one? And how does Zeke and Mr. Jaeger, Grisha, both look like the monkey one? Mm-hmm. I digress. Let's keep going.
It's Aaron Yeager is a Fritz. He was never a Jaeger. It was all lies.
They won in the Great Titan War 80 years ago. Marley won. The Eldian King at the time
Erected 3
the
walls.
3 walls
Yeah.
of the
Paradise.
islands-
Yep.
On the island of Paradise.
Yep.
That's a big fucking island. I mean, I know they never really ventured too far out.
Yeah,
but
I don't even know if this can be... I don't know a single island that can hold 400 kilometers, unless it's bloody Australia, or like New Zealand. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that works. Well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. This no longer has to be our Earth. Just an Earth.
and fled there with many of his people.
Yeah.
Our ancestors were abandoned and left behind on this continent, but
Chicken butt.
the gracious people of Marley let us live and stay on their land. Yikes.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to... All the context
Yeah.
I have now.
I feel like when it gets to that scroll, because I don't remember shit about
Do you want me
that
to
part.
take it so you can write your notes?
No, I'm good.
So, okay, here's the problem with the whole situation is that you have two sides that the first people clearly, you know, Fritz's people, the Eldians clearly were monsters. I mean, literal monsters, A. And B, they also were, like, destroying the rest of, you know, humanity. Forcing people to, you know, forcing people to breed, forcing their genetics on the rest of the world. I'm guessing by the line that the sergeant said, the one that killed the daughter, or that killed the sister, I'm sorry. He said, we give you people just some Titan spinal fluid and you become what you really are. Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing that means that everyone else who's not Eldian, like all the Marley people, can't turn into Titans.
You don't think so?
Well,
What'd you say?
He doesn't think Marley and people can turn into Titans once injected with the stuff.
Because he literally said, we give you people this.
Yeah.
And then you turn into...
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. That is that. Sorry, I mean, I know we already proved it, but it's crazy that all these Titans that showed up in season 1 are right here.
It's just so what does that mean about... Okay, if Zeke is from this, he's an Eldian, though.
No, he's not, because his mom, Dina Fritz...
is royal blood.
Is royal blood. She's also an Eldian. So is Grisha. So they can turn into Titans.
Okay, can we get a quick or pause it?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, this is the part 2.
Yes.
But does that make sense? Hold on, but pause it before we go forward. I mean, I'm not saying that's fact. I'm just saying that the sergeant said specifically, we give you people this, and you turn into what you already become. So they turn into Titans and send them to paradise, send them back to their island so that they all can go live and fuck with each other over there. I mean, that's not like... That could just be wording, but to me it would make sense because, okay, why would the Eldians want to, like, genetically cleanse the world and make it only theirs? Because that's the only way to get everybody to turn into a Titan, because only your people are the ones that can turn into Titans. Mm-hmm. So, it's still going. So, that's the only reason they do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's just my line of thought, so hopefully that's right, but we can keep going. I know at this part, this is where he says...
It's basically the same thing that happened in Paradise. They're changing their history.
They're lying. The restorationists think that they actually built the continent and were like good people. Our founder, Ymir, awakened the power of the Titans. Because they have this old scroll that shows them building roads, cultivated the wilds, build roads, and bridge the mountains. For like regular people.
I thought that might be the cart Titan for a second.
No, it's just a horse.
I know.
She helped the people prosper and develop this entire continent. See, now, like...
And that was 1800 years ago.
Yeah. Is a convenient deception but that's the thing, though, is, like, who's telling the truth here? Because we don't know.
We don't know. We don't have enough evidence to go off of if the Eldians... Are you talking about if the Eldians are less guilty?
Who's at fault?
Well, I'm not... Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like... here's the truth of it. If the Eldians did behave that way 1,800 years ago, not necessarily these people, but the way their ancestors behave, then their ancestors were in the wrong.
Yeah.
But if they didn't behave that way...
Oh, then I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, if it's just, like, some type of, like, BS, like...
That the Marley people are saying. Like, is
like,
the history.
Sam's people are just lying to Adam's people to put Adam's people down and hold them, like, oppressed.
Right. That's why I was kind of saying, like, Nazis were saying the Jews are people from, like, a bad line of doing bad stuff. None of it's true, but it's just their excuse to do eugenics and everything.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know.
Okay, so right there he said the king took the founding titan. So the founding titan is
one
of the 9.
It's in Paradise.
So we have like the god titan, and then the founding is like the best version of the 9, right?
Yeah. Or at least the one that
the
can
king
control.
Into the walls.
Yeah. Lieutenant, we can control all of the Titans and completely annihilate Marley. So if they get it, they get the coordinate.
AKA what he does with Eren. Gives that to Eren. So do you think Eren is 2 of the 9? Like he's obtained 2 of the 9 powers?
That's what I don't understand. Okay, but here's the thing. I guess we'll get that crazy answer. That is insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's also
Titans are fighting with Titans. You see the giant dog?
There's beasts. I think that's like what a cart Titan
there's
is.
No, there's the cart Titan right there.
You think?
That could be. His face is not as long though. Look at the Viking Titan.
We've never had a Titan with weapons, have we?
No.
Yeah, look at the big dog in the back.
Yeah.
Hellhound
What
from
in the
COD.
world is the show?
Okay. So
I need to I want to take a picture of that.
So here's the other thing though, is
it makes sense why people were like, "Wow, great idea with the Nephilim." It's kind of like
that is literally what happened
demons
with the
mating
Nephilim.
with demons
humans.
mating with humans. We kind of hit that.
Made the giants and then
Holy
that.
moly!
Yeah. If you know your Bible history,
Ugh.
that's part of it.
I wonder where they got inspiration from this, because even though this is an Eastern written show, there's a lot of like not Western religious ideas presented in this. I mean, people call it Western. I'd say it's more Middle Eastern in origin, but it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's really
and just they choose Norse designs for everything.
Yeah.
It's very, very interesting. King abandoned his role in balancing the continent's powers. This is what's crazy, and this is why I was getting confused with the discrepancies, because the Reeses were not. They didn't insinuate that it was multiple people making the walls. I thought he was just insinuating it was like one person per wall, and that's why I was going to ask you guys, because I was still going to be under the belief that it was multiple big ass colossals that were making the walls. That's
crazy. At the end of season 2, I think you were sold on the idea that there's that one Titan inside the wall. Or at least I thought you were.
No, I was...
one that gets revealed, you were like, that's the only one.
I never thought.
Okay.
I always thought it was multiple. I even came up with the idea of the intercrossing, which happens to be the exact thing they do here.
So here's the thing that's confusing about this is that, okay, so there's only 9... The Titan... The original, like, God Ymir Titan turned into 9 different Titans. Or her spirit was split into 9 Titans. I would assume that those are all the Titan shifters and Titan shifter that we like.
So far,
not necessarily just their abilities, but that they are not pure Titans. They are like intelligent Titans or whatever the phrasing is.
Which actually is kind of reinforcing my idea about the Titans almost being their own individual thing. Like we have our Reiner and our Annie and our Aaron, but they're just really the hosts of a Titan that's been a passed on thing. So in my mind, it could also lead to a possibility of like a Titan having some form of its own independent thought or control.
Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing I'm confused about.
Wouldn't they have the memories of all the previous owners too?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. I mean, Armin supposedly is in contact with Barricades.
Yeah.
And we've never been able to go psychologically into anyone other than Aaron. So I don't know. We might be having Barricades start whispering in Armin's ears in the next season.
Okay, but here's why I brought it up is because how do you get like 1,000 Titans to make the wall and get them to be like
Colossal?
A, Colossal, B, obedient. Well, I mean, the founding Titan can control all Titans, so that nips that in the bud. But like, do all Titans have?
Well, that's the one thing they haven't actually really talked about yet is the gel, the goo itself.
Yeah.
They have yet to really talk about where do they get this?
Yep.
How do they have it in such excess?
Yep.
Does it connect at all to the bloody like apple we see the demon passing the girl?
Yeah.
Like there's all these like almost Assassin's Creed-esque artifacts that have yet to be explained, and it's very weird. Also, like somebody pointed out in our comments when Rod Reese ate his
It went through the cut in his tongue.
Oh no, that's not what I was gonna say. Oh.
Someone said that Kenny cut his tongue, and that's how he was able to.
He did cut his mouth.
Well, I was just gonna say some apparently in the translation, which I didn't read when I watched it, is it says the big one or something like that. The massive Titan is what he had
on the vial.
On the vial, I didn't.
I
see
never
translation.
saw that.
That's what I'm saying. I think somebody.
So he was gonna give his story to that.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like the truth or if like people know just how you know Elven and Middle Earth. People like study it. They might know Eldian language in this show, and they translated it to the big one. So if that's the case, then maybe if you have easy access to vials, you just juice up everybody with colossal size things.
The fucking can that Ymir reads is in Eldian.
That's what I'm talking about.
What the fuck?
So it might not be a thing confirmed on the show yet for us, but like there might have been like people who went and translated if they knew enough Eldian letters. Like there's people who.
That's why Reiner was like,
like just like Dothraki or not Dothraki, but like languages like in Star Trek, people will go and look at a fantasy language and be able to depict what's an A, what's a B, and they translate it to the massive one. So with that in mind. there's nothing saying that maybe the Eldians didn't capture a lot of those colossal vials. They left at a time we haven't seen yet. We don't know when they left. We don't know what resources they took with them.
Yeah, they could it's very feasible that they had a lot of Colossal and hardening. They just gave it to a bunch of Titans, and since the founding Titan could control of them, was like, lock arms, activate your power, and then they just did it.
And it's actually making me think that Barricades not a... I was like, why is Barricades given such a powerful one? Maybe it's not like he's one of the 9. He just might be a Colossal, which happens to be strong, but he might not be one of the 9, like maybe Reiner and Annie are. I don't know.
I don't think that would make sense.
Well, I'm just saying because I don't get why if there's only 9, why would Barricades be one when there's 100 other Colossals making the wall? What's so special about him as opposed to all the other Colossals?
Maybe he's the only one that can nuke.
Steam.
Okay.
You know then that would be the only thing going for him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, that has to be it too. Because why wouldn't these people just go and nuke Marley Town?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, if you want to keep playing it, I guess. Because then I think
also, the walls are... How tall are they? They're 50 meters?
They're...
Because Barricades is taller than that.
I think they're 50-ish meters, and Barricades stands at 60 meters.
Yeah,
they should be able to look over the wall. I mean, that's just a diagram. It doesn't have to be the most accurate depiction, because they show them like humans as opposed to Titans. So the revolution...
You wonder if the king has to be like the Reeses, where they were like, we're going to use this ability to fight against the Titans, and then they get the Titan ability, and they're like, nah, we need peace.
What's bizarre is I wrote in my notes... I was like, who in the world... And I've kind of talked with Will. I was like, who the heck is the Smiley Titan supposed to be? Just because I know anime shows things all the time on repeat, but sometimes it's a bit excessive. It's like, are we supposed to think it's someone? Because there's just no one I can think it would be. And then I saw that lady's hair. I was like, Smiley Titan.
Yeah.
Has to be. It's just like the hair.
I love you!
It's not only the hair, but the one strand that's always in front of the smiley, too.
Yeah.
I love that we all called the grandpa right there.
Okay. So here's, I think, how this rest of the show is gonna go. Aaron's probably gonna side with his dad and try and go back and do that whole Eldian thing.
Fight Marley Town.
Zeke said, "Fuck my parents," and remember, because he went to Aaron and he said,
Grisha
brainwashed you just like he tried to with me. Mm-hmm. So Zeke is going to be on the side of the Marley people. Because remember, right here, they say the Marley government needs subjects of Ymir because they want them to be the vessels for the 9 Titans.
And Marley and warriors. That's Annie, that's Barricades, and that's Reiner. Because they all call themselves warriors.
Yeah.
So there's at least 4 warriors we can take out. Founding Titans. So we have 5 that I can think of right now. And then maybe the guy who's on the wall is 6. So there's...
Well,
3.
And they have 7. Sorry, they need 7 vessels, not 9.
Fossil fuel on Paradise. So that was saying Marley's low on resources,
and they said they're trying to keep up with the rest of the world, right?
Well, they're trying to be the leading nation of the world. It said.
And so what they were
There's
scared,
a massive cache of fossil fuels lying beneath Paradise. I'm thinking it's those crystals where Reese was.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
I mean,
fossil fuel. I mean, it could be the glowing rocks.
Light, yeah.
The glowing rocks. Unless...
Did they also say it's different? Is it the same thing or different from Annie's hardening?
I don't know. I would have assumed it's not the crystals only for that reason, because Annie can mass produce it, I'm assuming. Just like she made her little crystal egg. So that's why I was like, they can't... But they're not talking about, ODM gas, right?
No.
No, they're talking...
They didn't even know of that.
If they're talking about fossil fuel, they'd be talking about,
oil?
Oil, yeah.
But they've never brought that up in the show. I'm just trying to think.
They've never brought up cars.
Yeah, they have cars,
tanks, boats.
I don't know. We brought that up since season 1.
Boats, those are war boats. They have fucking cannons on them.
I've been more accustomed to prepping for a car appearance in this show than anything.
And he left this warning that if you follow us, if you ever interfere with us, the millions upon millions of Titans in the walls will flatten the entire Earth.
Millions. That's crazy.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that if the founding Titan can control...
Aaron will take those and to fight, right?
Yeah, but control, literally all the people. All the people in the walls, theoretically, should be able to just turn into Titans.
Yeah. What you said, the people in the wall should theoretically be able to become Titans? Aren't they already Titans?
No, I'm not saying in the walls, Because they're not saying that there's millions of Titans inside the walls. They're talking about all the people too.
In paradise.
Like in paradise, like all
They
like
just
all
need
the,
to be injected and they'll change.
all the people. Yeah, so like literally, Rod Reese and his family could just fucking turn and just start sending people. As they could just, take all of Shiganshina and they have, 50,000 fucking Titans and just go forward.
This little cunt.
I mean, he was a child.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really blame Zeke for that, but I mean, that's wild that your, 6-year-old son, betrays you.
I wonder if it's as jarring
Pause,
as they
did
made...
pause? Did pause? No!
It's just telling us all the stuff we now know.
I want to read it, though. I know we want to try to keep this short for the camera.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this part blew me away. So we can at least assume that Ymir was from a slum area, but she was brought to this wall. We never saw what the either sides really looked like.
And she roamed on a desert for 60 years, right?
So
she just roamed for 60 years.
So that's what it was. They got in trouble not just because of being cult activity. They were practicing.
They gave her they said she had the blood of Ymir.
That, and they could have been practicing what the Fritzes, the Eldians practice, the idea of the Ymir blood.
I might rewatch that episode.
You know what's wild about this too? Look, so there's the water in the docks, and that's the sand. I would assume that's Paradise Island.
That's
absolutely. Oh shit! Absolutely.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Because I was confused when we were watching the episode.
I wish Attack on Titan didn't do this sometimes, where it's they just they hold you out for so many episodes, and then they just choose one episode to just throw everything instead of just letting you have some breathing time to
God, what are the other two Titans? Paradise they only have Marley only has 7 of the 9. Finding, and what's the other one?
I thought they said they have 7 of the 9, right?
Marley has 7 of the 9.
Yeah, which means 1 is the Founding, and you're saying 2 can't be Grisha.
Yeah, because...
Two's the owl. Two's the owl. They just didn't know that they just thought he left. They didn't know that he was there the whole time. That's what let me say it on camera.
I'm still going to put that in one of my questions.
Okay. Yeah, well, so I don't know if I was going to keep in the part where I just blacked out the screen, but I was just saying we were trying to figure out the 7 of the 9. The 7 of the 9 are here, and we don't know all of them, but the 2 that went over are presumably, and I could be wrong about this, the Founding Titan, which is, like they said, one of the Fritzes. Did they say which Fritz had it? Just somebody.
They said the king took it. The king is the Founding Titan,
and eventually the Reeses get it. And then I think that we're supposed to believe the owl is the other one. They just thought that he had run away with the Reeses, but in reality, one of the 9... or 2 of the 7 of the 9 were actually secretly on this side the whole time, helping our people.
Yeah, if
Aaron.
If the long game was that, because who knows how they determine who's Eldian and who's not.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. There's no
I just realized something.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this isn't like a race war as opposed to a religious war mostly.
It's a race war.
Yes.
Everything has to do with their race.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
I mean, it's not really a religious or an ideological thing. It's all about your genetics and where you came from.
So
fucked up.
I wonder. No, not that. Well, yes. I'm just saying, how do they distinguishably know? It's all the armbands. How do they know who's an Eldian person?
I mean, I think also probably the same thing of how do you determine who. It's just what the Germans. The Germans
tattooed the Jews.
Well, I know, but it's how do you figure out who they are? At least because we can't tell, because all of the Eldian people, by the way that the animators draw them, there's not really a distinguishing
physical
Yeah,
quality.
it's not that they all have black hair, brown eyes, and
it's not,
darker skin. It's
not like Jews who might have curly hair as opposed to a blonde guy who has long, straight blonde hair.
Yeah,
they had a distinguishable quality where it's we don't like these people. Where this is just anime characters. It's near impossible to know.
He was there the whole time.
He's the dude who kicked his ass.
Yeah, he was.
When he was a kid.
It's a long con. He has to sell it. The worst thing is, he also had to sell it hard enough for not protecting the sister.
I think we should probably just get into the next episode, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't really think there's anything to talk about other than the fact that this guy turned into a Titan.
Yeah.
The owl turned into a Titan and fucking fucked them up. So
We'll just end it because we got tons of other stuff to jump into, guys. So, guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Comment how mind-blown you guys were when you watched this, because I can't even mentally process what's happening right now. Check out our Patreon if you want to see these a week in advance. It's generally 2 episodes. And for the time being, we're going to punch it. See you guys.
Love you.